I am teaching my students the way my teachers taught me. 3, 2, 1, go.
One of the things about being a teacher is I have learned to be very humble, and I think the more I teach, the more I can see where certain teachers didn't do right by me, and other teachers really did. And I also think about all the people in my life who have been teachers to me, not just in the classroom necessarily. And I think what I've tried to do is just take all the best lessons that I can from the people who have taught me things over the years, good and bad things, and try to share those with kids, and just try to be the best version of all the teachers that I've had, in my life.
Now that Chris has said that,
I know, that's beautiful.
I kind of want to do
I want to do this. That's what I was going to say. I want to do this.
I went here because when you asked the question, what immediately came into my mind was some of the worst teachers I've ever had.
Yep.
Because that's where the trauma is, right? Those horrible experiences you had in class that made you feel less than or not great. But I have had teachers who are really important in my education and who are just really amazing people. And I'm definitely teaching in the ways that they taught me. I think I'm sort of sifting through what I've learned as an individual, both in school and out of school, and thinking about what's useful for my students and what I want to give to them or what I want them to experience. So I think I'm here, but I'm also here. Yeah.
Well, it's interesting to think about what Chris said around not just teachers in the classroom, but teachers in life. And I think we tend to think, about school experience, and I went right where you went to the moments of trauma and the bad moments in the classroom, but also the sort of the history that wasn't taught right, the historiography and that kind of thing, and trying to dismantle some of the old assumptions that have been a part of education. So that's why I went so far that way. But certainly there have been so many wise people in my life, and that obviously I've learned from. So that has played a part.
A majority of my teachers growing up were very good educators, and but honestly, I learned the most what not to do from the select few. And no need to worry. I probably made them feel, in return, just as bad as they made me feel. And I think a lot of behavior that I saw in the classroom that I didn't like, I reciprocated, and there was behavior associated with it. So I learned what not to do to a student, because I remember how I felt and how I reacted. So when I see a student react like that, I think personally I internalize and say, what was my role? That's really where I learned, through mistakes.